what I've been working on is just figuring out a program of how we're progressing on what we're going to do with ourselves for the next few years on planet Earth in terms of practice. So reading out that text and kind of it showing how we train. You know, Longchenpa could given a 6-year program. So it's good to have like a guideline of where we're going. Bearing in mind, there is no goal, there is no path, there is no time. Yeah. Past, present, and future don't exist. There's only the eternal. Got the fourth time in Dzogchen. Yeah, there's whatever memory you have, it's here now. And it's never the same as what happened anyway. We distort our memories. And whatever you think of the future, it never happens. And that thought of the future is here now. There's never a moment where we're not here now. So the Buddha is always here now. So there's no actual journey to the Buddha, it's here now. And we understand there's a journey and we have to practice. So you have to have the ability to hold that context. It's not something we can think about logically. So I was working on a few outlines, but I think I wanted to make it kind of neat. And just remembering that everyone comes at the path at different times and different practices. So it's just a general guideline just to be together. But also, if someone starts at the beginning, there's a natural progression. And so I'll just go through it if you don't mind. So the main subjects that we're going to do. So I've called it 1001 nights. So it's like 100 days of each subject. And the one representing, there is no time. So the one represents Dzogchen. So one day is forever, right? How long is eternity? I know, how long is tomorrow? A day in eternity. So 100 days of foundations, which we've done. 100 days of Lojong, heart awakening, which we've just done. If it's on the website, it's 100 days of Christ, we'll change it to 100 days of Lojong. It's better to do it in subjects. So the next one we'll do is 100 days of shamatha, tranquil abiding. So that'll be very different than what we've just done. Just to say, that's why you really want to work with them as we go, because the next section we'll do, it's basically just practice. I mean, we can chat about things, but basically just practices until and you want to get shamatha. So the emphasis will be on meditation practice. Then 100 days of vipassana, emptiness. Then 100 days of Nongdro tantric preliminaries, 100 days of generation stage, 100 days of completion stage, 100 days of treacher, 100 days of Korde Rushin, which is separating samsara from nirvana, and 100 days of Togyo, which is the visionary experiences. And then we've got supplementary practices, which you'll make more of a list on, which is dream yoga, karma mudra, which is sex yoga, Trulcore, magical movements, 7 limb practices, retreat, pilgrimage, Enneagram. But stuff like these go like magical movements are part of the whole thing throughout all the time. And so the 7 limb practices like prostrations and offering, and the six paramitas of the Bodhisattva. I'm just making a list like of all the texts that we'll have that we can use and refer to. So you've got things that you can continuously study and verify as we go. Like in the first course we had the Dzogchen Rinpa text, Torchlight and the Way to Freedom. If Longchenpa's text, Find Rest in the Nature of the Mind. These are all got the 4 thoughts that turn the mind. And the Lojong texts, I think I sent a message before, if you didn't have it, of the Chogyam Trungpa text, Training the Mind, Book of Wisdom by Osho. And then we'll see. I'll probably add a few texts now, but as we go along, we might, change it up a little bit. But generally going to try and stick to this system that's quite traditional, as I was like reading out on the thing. So for example, so we've done year 1, except the 3-week retreat will be the end of year 1. Year 2, be like 100 days of shamatha, February to May, weekend retreat in May. Then 30 days of supplementary practice in July. So in July, we'll do something like to keep it, a little bit open. 100 days of Vipassana, September to December, weekend retreat. October, 3-week retreat in January, etc., for 5 years. Year 6, retreat. So I want you to do either a 6-month retreat, 2 3-month retreats, or a 49-day dark retreat. That's when you complete darkness for 49 days, or a 40-day just solitary retreat. Kind of decide if you can do solitary or group retreat. Perhaps after the first 6 years, probably maybe like group-oriented retreat. And then after the next lot, complete solitary retreat. We'll see how it goes. Then years 7 to 11, you just repeat the cycle. Or leave. But if you repeat the cycle, then possibly by that time, when we start again, anyone who's completed it and completed the retreat, then you take on a mentoring role. Yeah, so anyone new that comes, they'll go to you for questions outside of class. Yeah, so people like write to me and ask questions, but they'll write to whoever finishes the course and is taken on a mentoring role.